Okay, good morning. So let's start seated cross-legged today. You can rest your hands on your knees and just rub your hands up and down your legs. It doesn't matter which way you sit cross-legged, just seated with your sit bones pushing down and sitting up nice and tall. You can bring the hands together, interlace the fingers and draw little circles with the fists. And then take the circles the other ways, waking everything up. And then you can just take your right arm out in front of you, turn the palm away, and then use your left hand to stretch out the inner wrist there on the right side. You can squeeze your right shoulder down back. And you can flip that the other way. So just bring your palm towards you and then draw your fingers towards your face. Just notice how is that feeling there in your right arm. And then you can release that. Take your left arm out in front, palm away from you, and then catch hold of the fingers. Draw the fingers back with the right hand. And pressing your thumb into the back of your left hand so you can feel the palm stretch. And then taking it the other way, palm towards you and drawing the fingers towards the face. So let's see how it feels and try and drop that left shoulder down back. Then releasing the hands like we did yesterday. Take your arms up to the sky, then start to flick the fingers into the palms of the hands. It's such a great way to build heat. And we definitely need some heat this morning. Notice if your head is jutting forwards, try and bring it back. Notice if your shoulders are up by your ears, try and draw them down. Then keep the pulsing. We'll keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm sure you can feel some stuff going on there. 2, and 1. Good. Shake out the hands. Hopefully you got nice bit of warmth in your arms now, in your forearms, sorry. Rest your hands on your knees, draw a few circles in the shoulders one way, and then a few circles the other way. And just making your way into a twist, so right hand outside of the left knee, left fingertips behind. Take a long deep breath in. And a long breath out. None of this needs to be your biggest twist or your biggest pose. It's all the beginning of the class, just waking everything up. And then change sides, left hand outside of the right leg, right fingertips behind you, just supporting you. Those fingertips pushing into the floor. And then untwisting, coming back to the center. So whichever leg you've got in front, keep it there. We're just going to walk the hands forwards. Just checking in with how that feels in your hips. You could do any little movement you like here, kind of rocking from side to side. Nice click in my shoulder then. Now walk the hands back, and then whichever leg's in front, bring the other one in front. And then lifting up nice and tall, and then walking the hands forwards. Again, just checking in with the hips on this side, especially the hip of the leg that's in front. Then walking the hands back towards the knees. Awesome, guys. Just before we move out of here, bring your hands either side of your hips. You can have your fingertips on the floor. And then lower your right ear towards the right shoulder. Just squeeze the left shoulder down the back. Now try and bring your left palm flat on the floor on that left side. So you have to kind of lean into it, but keep your right ear drawing towards your right shoulder. See if that helps get a little bit more awareness there on that left side. And then bringing the head back up. Notice the difference in each side. And then lower left ear towards left shoulder. And have your right palm flat on the floor. So you have to kind of lean into it. And you're pushing your hand down into the floor as you feel the stretch through the right side. Good. And then bringing the head back up and release. Good. We're going to roll forwards into your child's pose. So if you were here yesterday, we're going to bring elements of yesterday into the practice again. Just seeing if we can move forwards with it. Walk your hands forwards, relax your forehead down towards the mat. And if you wasn't here yesterday, that's okay. It'll all be fresh and new. Take a few breaths to settle. So we've tried to warm up a little bit. Try to free up some of the joints, some of the muscles. Now focusing on your breathing. Seeing if we can find that little bit of peace, that little bit of calm, and centering ourselves for the practice, and so that we can really look after ourselves. Take one more breath, reach your hands as far forwards as you can. Looking forward, so we come up onto all fours. Bring the knees underneath you and come straight into cat-cows, letting the belly sink, lifting the head, chest up, and then round into the back, chin to chest. Again, letting the belly sink, lifting the head, chest up, round into the back and chin to chest. Last time, letting the belly sink, lifting the head, chest up, and you can feel the practice in your body. And then round into the back, chin to chest. Now, coming to neutral, just hover your knees off the floor. And see if you can drag your knees towards your hands, round into your upper back. Yeah, your knees aren't actually moving, but that feeling is, and you're feeling like they are, and the core is engaging and firing up. You're feeling that strength and fire. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. Let's round into the back again, chin to chest, tuck your toes under, so you can feel the feet now. And then hover the knees off the floor, just a centimetre. Drag your hands to knees, knees to hands, let the core fire, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, knees hovering, 2, and 1. And then lift the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. So give me a little half down dog at the moment. Press the heels down one by one. Wiggle those hips as to get into the hamstrings again. Again, as in another day, another hamstring stretch. And then lower your knees back down onto the mat. Just sit onto your heels with the toes tucked under. Sit and then walk your hands back. Just take a little bit of a toe squat here. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Feel the arches of your feet here. Feel your toes. Squeeze your heels in towards each other without them touching, just that drawing inwards. Good. All right, release. Take the hands back. You can slap the feet if you need to on the mat. Let your belly sink. Lift the head, chest up. Round into the back again, chin to chest. Hover your knees just a centimetre off the floor. And then cat-cows here. Let the belly sink. Lift the head, chest up. Again, round into the back, chin to chest. 2 more. Inhale, let the belly sink. Draw your chest forward. Round into the back, chin to chest. Last one. Let the belly sink. Lift the head, chest up. Hold it there. And then lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. If you need another little pedal out, go for it. Good. Come up high onto your toes. Roll yourself forwards into your plank pose, your first plank pose. Once you are in plank, hover your right foot off the floor, core nice and strong. Lower the right foot down, then hover your left foot off the floor, core nice and strong. Good. Lower the left foot, come onto your right fingertips. Maybe hover your right hand off the floor. Lower the right hand down, come onto your left fingertips. Maybe hover your left arm off the floor. Good. Lower the left hand down, lower the knees, and tuck your toes. Sit your hips back into your heels, child's pose. Hold it there, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. All right, come back up onto all fours, guys, well done. So now you've got your hands below your shoulders, knees below the hips, as always. And extend your right knee out towards the right side. That's it. And then let it, the knees join again, so draw it back in. And again, opening up the right knee towards the right side. See how that feels in your hip. And then bring it back. Minimal movement in your left hip. Okay, try not to move that left hip. Right knee towards the right side. Now hold it there. Can you bring the right knee to tap the left elbow? The right elbow. And then take a big circle, bring the knees to meet. Okay, take the right knee out to the side. Bring the right knee to tap the right elbow. Yes, and then bring it in, knees to meet. Last time, right knee out towards the right side. And then right knee to right elbow, give it a tap. And then bring the knees to meet. All right, put your right knee onto the floor, shake out your wrists if you need to. And we take the left knee out towards the left side. Yeah, and then bring it right back in. And again, opening the knee out towards the side. Good, try not to move your right hip, and then bring it back to the center. Okay, last time, adding on though, right knee out to the right side. Good, bring your left knee, did I say right, sorry, left out to the left side, left knee to your left elbow, and then bring the knees to meet. And again, taking the left knee out towards the left side, left knee to left elbow, try and tap it there, and then bring the knee to meet. Last one, left knee out to the left side, left knee taps the left elbow, and then left knee meets. Well done. Let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up, tuck your toes under, and then lift the hips up and back into that downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Hopefully the hamstrings starting to give you a little bit more space. And then a long breath out. Come up high onto your toes, bring yourself forwards into your plank pose. And you can take your feet a little bit wider. Hover your right foot off the floor. This is enough right here. Or come onto your left fingertips. Reach your left hand forwards. It's a nice break for your left wrist. Left hand down, right foot down. Hover your left foot off the floor. Come onto your right fingertips. Right hand forwards. Maybe, but your choice. Right hand down. Left hand down, lower the knees, release your feet, elbows brush by the rib cage as you lower. Cobra up dog, stretch what you've worked here, and then take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Just before we continue, walk your hands back towards your feet. Have your knees bent to straight over your legs. You can take the hands behind your back Interlace the fingers and draw your shoulders away from the ears. Straightening your arms, trying to lift the arms up and over your head. So just giving your shoulders a little bit of a stretch, giving your wrists a little bit of a rest. Also getting into those hamstrings and the back. Bringing your hands to your sacrum, releasing the hands to the floor. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Last thing to come up is the head. Well done. So now reverse that. Just bring your chin to your chest. Let your shoulders slump forwards. And then continue the journey all the way back down. Feel each of the vertebrae there. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And then walk the hands out into your plank pose. And we'll take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. All right, so let's bring the right heel into your bum and squeeze your knees together. Now you're going to open up the right knee towards the right side, like you did earlier. And then bring the right knee back. And again, opening the right knee out towards the right side. Good, and then bringing the right knee back. So this time, opening up the right knee to the right side. Now come up onto your left toes and bring your right knee to your right elbow. And then take it all the way back. Right knee to left, heel to bum. And again, right knee out towards the right side. Come up high onto your left toes, bring your right knee to your right elbow. And then bring the right knee back, heel to bum. Last time, right knee out towards the right side. Come up high onto your left toes, right knee to right elbow. And now let's put the right foot inside the right hand. Okay, lower the left knee to the floor. How does the left leg feel there? Breathing in, lift your arms up. Press your palms together, take your hands behind your head. Squeeze the arms into the ears and lean it back. Well done, good. Release, take the hands either side, front foot. We come back onto your left knee, right toes to the face. Squeeze your right hip back. Inhale. And exhale over the leg. Lovely guys, good. Let's step back onto the right foot, lift the back knee up off the floor, and then left foot to the front of the mat. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold, draw yourself in, relax your head. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Last thing to come up is the head. Reverse it. You're going to bring your chin to your chest. Shoulders slump forwards. Slide your head down towards the floor. Once the hands touch the floor, take a halfway lift. And as you exhale, bend the knees, jump, or step your feet back into a plank. Your vinyasa, drop the knees if you want to. Cobra up dog, and then back into that downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out, push the mat away, lift the hips up, maybe wiggle, check in, how does one side feel? All right, from here, I'm gonna bring your left heel into your bum, your knees together, and then just let the left knee move out towards the left side. Try not to move your right hip. Gonna bring the knees back. And again, take the knee out to the side. And then bring it back to the center. Okay, so this time, open up the left knee to the side. Notice where it stops. Come up onto your right toes and bring your left knee to your left elbow. Good, then bring the knees to meet, heel into the bum. Get you back in downward dog, opening up the left knee to the left side. Come up high onto your right toes, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Trying to move mindfully. And then left knee back to right, heel to bum. Last time, opening up the left knee to the left side. Come up onto your right toes. Left knee to left elbow. And then foot inside the left thumb. Good. It's a hard way to do it, isn't it? Lower the right knee to the floor. Release the right toes and then lift your arms up. Press your palms together. You take your hands behind your head. Squeeze the elbows in towards the ears. Lean back. Inhale. Enjoy it. Find that space. Good. And then exhale. Take the hands either side. Front foot. We're going to come back onto the right knee. Left toes to the face. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Try and hook that left hip back. Laying over this left leg. Cool, guys. Good. Step back onto your left foot. Lifting the back knee up off the floor. Bring your right foot to the top of the mat. Once you get there, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Draw yourself in as you fold. Yeah. Chin to chest, roll your way up. There's a little bend in your legs here. And then once you lift the head up, reverse it. Bring your chin to your chest. Let the shoulders go forward. Slide all the way down. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Good, and then exhale, plant the hands, jump or step your feet back, find your plank. Yeah, vinyasa or not, you choose, guys. You can drop your knees, you know that. You can also just meet me in downward dog. Hold it there, nice big breath in. And a long breath out. So from here, just come up onto your right fingertips. Maybe you can hover your right hand off the floor or take your right arm along the right side of your body. So it's not too bad, we've got both feet flat on the mat, so it's fine. Right hand comes back. Maybe come onto your left fingertips. Hover your left hand off the floor as an option, or bring your left hand by your left side. Well done. Lower your left hand down, and then lower your knees down. Sit back into your heels. Take a moment, give the shoulders a little shake. We're going to add on to that. Circles the other way, maybe stretch out the hands. Just let all the blood flow back down. Okay, when you're ready, come back into that downward dog. Let's see if we can add on from there. Okay, so once you're comfy, you're in your downward dog, come onto your right fingertips. And then reach your left leg up towards the sky. I'm going to have to come a bit further forwards on my mat, sorry guys. So you got your right fingertips there. You can hover your right hand off the floor here, or you can take your right hand by your right side. So 3 options: fingertips on the floor, hand hovering, or right hand by the right side. So now, can you bring your left knee into your chest? And then bring your left knee towards your left elbow. See if you can tap the elbow. Once you're there, right hand comes down, left leg goes all the way back. Don't worry if you wobbled your way in and out of that. I'm going to lower the left leg down onto the mat. Shake out, relax. All right, come onto your left fingertips. And then lift your right leg up off the floor. Now maybe you stay here like this. This is cool. It's already a challenge. Or hand hovers off the floor, or you can bring your left arm by your left side. Find that cross-section balance. Breathe into it, find the focus. Right knee is going to come in towards your chest now. Now you're going to try and tap your right elbow with your right knee. And once you get there, you can put your left hand down and then swing your right leg all the way back up. Nice, lower your right foot down. Well done, come up high onto your toes. Roll yourself forwards, find your plank. And elbows brush the rib cage. Cobra up dog. Take it back and downward facing dog. All right, let's have a little break from that. Right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up your hip now, enjoy that. Right foot inside right thumb. We're going to come up into a high lunge. Lift your arms up. Whoops, press your palms together. Take your hands behind your head. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ears and then see if you can lean back here. Enjoy the blood flowing back down the other way. Good, taking the hands either side front foot. Now work on straightening your right leg and drawing your right toes to your face. Breathing in. And breathing out. All right, from here, standing onto your right leg, bring your left foot next to your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold, draw yourself in, relax your head. Good, and then slowly roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. You're just going to reverse it, okay? So bring your chin to your chest. Shoulders slump forwards, round through the back. Let your hands slide down your legs if that helps. Once the hands touch the floor, inhale, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, jump back or step back. Find that lightness. Vinyasa or not, you choose. Downward dog. Yep, so let's lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Enjoy the space, left foot now inside the left thumb. Come up into your high lunge, lift the arms up. Press your palms together, hands behind your head. It's so hard, isn't it, to get those elbows in, but then lean back and push the head into the forearms. Find that space there. Good, now taking the hands down either side of the front foot. You're working on straightening into the left leg, and drawing your left toes towards your face. Inhale. And exhale, folding over that left leg. Well done. Good. So nice and simple. Step onto your left foot. Bring your right foot next to the left. It's going to look a little bit more complicated after this. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Draw yourself in. Good. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Last thing to come up is the head. That's it. Really feel each vertebra now as you reverse it. So chin to your chest. Maybe it helps if you slide your hands down your thighs. Going all the way down to the floor. Once you get there, take a halfway lift. And then exhale, palms flat. Jump it back, step it back. Vinyasa. Downward dog is where we meet. Okay. Adding on to that little bit of, 3 points of contact, 2 points of contact. So come onto your right fingertips. And then swing your left leg back. Yeah, your left leg up. Could you then hover the right hand off the floor? It's an option. You can keep the hand there if you want. Or right hand by your right side. So now let's bring your left knee into your chest. And then bring the left knee to your left elbow. Hold it there. Yeah, right hand comes down, left leg goes all the way back. Don't worry if you're wobbling into this. We're creating a pathway to it. All right, from here, bring your left knee to your right elbow. See if you can hold that there and come onto your left fingertips. Hold your left hand off the floor. Lower it back down. Take your left leg all the way to the sky. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Good. Bring your left knee to your right elbow. Left foot inside your right thumb. Ground the back heel. And let's open up into your warrior two. Finally into our warrior two. Take your right hand around your back. Hook it around your left thigh. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards. Take it back and breathe into the left side. Now straightening into your left leg, Bring your left arm as far forwards as you can. Come into your version of triangle, but keep your right hand moving around that left thigh, right shoulder opening. Gaze up to the sky. Inhale. You can have a bend in your left leg if that helps. Good. As you exhale, looking down, bend your front knee, come back, warrior two. Left hand to the floor, big circle with the right hand. Well done. Front foot to the back, find plank. Vinyasa or not, you choose. Downward dog, certainly creating a nice bit of heat on this cold day. All right, so let's go again. Come onto your left fingertips and then swing your right leg up to the sky. Maybe the hand stays on the floor or it comes by your side. Mindfully bring your right knee into your chest. And then try and tap your right knee to your right elbow. And once you get there, you can lower your left hand to the floor and take your right leg all the way back. Yeah, so let's try now. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Let this core help you here. Come onto your right fingertips. Maybe hold your right hand off the floor. Right hand down, right leg back. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Good, let's bring your right knee to your left elbow. Pop your foot next to your left thumb. Drop in the back heel, come into your warrior two. Nice, reach through the fingers here, reach through your shoulder blades. Wrap your left arm around the back, trying to hover it around your right thigh there. And then flip the front palm, reach it forwards, and take it back. Breathe into the right side. Aren't you glad you got up today? All right, straighten your front leg now. You might keep a little micro bend in the knee. Right hand onto the right shin. Twist, open up the left arm, the left shoulder. Look up past that shoulder, breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely guys, good. Looking down, bend the front knee, come back into your warrior two, releasing your left arm. And then right hand to the floor, big circle, left hand. Woo. And then front foot to the back, find plank. Vinyasa. Lifting up, cobra, up dog. Take it back, downward facing dog. Hold it down, a big breath in. And a long breath out. Cool, okay, changing the rhythm a little bit. Right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up your hip, and then right knee to your right wrist. Rest the shin on the floor, right foot towards the left wrist. Slide your left leg back, okay? Walk your hands back, lift your chest up. Now use your hands to support you if you need to, otherwise you can take your hands behind your back. Don't force yourself, yeah? You just see what feels good. But you're going to lower yourself down. Use your hands to support you if you need to. And then chin to chest to roll yourself back up. Yeah. And again, lowering yourself down over that right leg. And then chin to chest to come back up. Good, so you can release your hands and then fall onto your right side. So we played with this yesterday, left knee in line with left hip, left foot underneath the knee, right foot is parallel to the top of the mat. 90-degree shape. Use your hands here, inhale, lift up tall. The more you lean to the right, the easier it is. Try and stay center and we fold over this right leg. Hold it there, push down to your inner knee, inner left knee, outer right knee. And then lift yourself right back up. Right hand goes behind you. Now you're going to push down through your knee and your right shin. And then swing your left arm up and over your head. Find that extension here. And then sitting the bum back down, Well done. So take both hands behind you now. Keep your right knee down and try and lift your left knee up. Hold it there. Try and open up that left knee, but squeeze your right knee down. Feels so good. One more breath. Press your right knee down a little bit more. Good, and then let the right knee come, and we'll go to the other side. So now your right knee is in line with your right hip, left foot is parallel, or left shin is parallel to the top of the mat. Use your hands, lift up, and then fold over the left leg. Once you're there, push down to your inner right knee, outer left leg. And then you're lifting yourself right back up. Well done. I love how that feels. Okay, left hand behind you and push down through your left shin and your right knee as you lift your hips up. Swing your right arm up and over your head. Get that nice stretch all through the right side. And then sit the hips back down. Okay, take both hands behind you. That's it, and then start to lift your right knee up. Try and squeeze your left knee down. Does this side feel different? It does feel different to me. Keep squeezing the left knee down. Keep opening up the right knee. One more breath. All right, before we come out of this, lower the right knee to the floor again. All right, we'll bring the heel into the bum. We don't want to forget pigeon on this side. So extend your right leg back, okay? So left knee forwards, right leg back. Hands either side. You can keep them here or hands behind your back. Lift up tall. And then exhale and fold it forwards. And then see if you can draw yourself back up. Use your hands to support you if you need to. Yeah. And again, lowering yourself back down. And then bringing yourself back up. Well done, everybody. Release the hands. You can fall onto your left side and swing your right leg forwards. Doesn't matter which way you're facing. You can face me if you need to. Release the legs, give them a little shake out. Push down through both hands to get nice and tall, and then exhale and we'll fold over the legs. We'll take a moment, breathing in and breathing out, folding over those legs. Yeah, see if you get rid of any last little bits of tightness or tension. One more breath. Good, rolling your way back up. Taking your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your bum, or you could turn them out slightly. Now, point your toes, and as you lift your hips up, try and make your toes touch the floor here. Breathing in, squeeze and pinch your shoulder blades together. Breathing out. Good, lower the hips back down, bow down and bend the legs. Reach the arms forwards and then slowly start to lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Now we're going to do 2 bridges, okay? We're all going to do bridge together. Bring your heels into your bum and your feet flat onto the floor. You should be able to feel your heels with your fingertips. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, belly back, push down to your feet, and then lift the hips up. Okay, notice where you feel this. Try and drag your heels back towards your shoulder blades. Yeah. Maybe feel it a little bit more in your back, a little bit more in the glutes. And then we'll lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Well done, everybody. Now take your feet further away from your bum. So your legs are more of a pyramid shape now. Breath in. And as you breathe out, belly draws back. Push down through both feet and then lift the hips up. Okay, now try and drag your heels back towards your shoulders. And notice, can you feel it a little bit more now in your hamstrings? Yeah. And then slowly lower down. Good. Once the hips touch the floor, bring your feet back in. Cross your right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Open up the right knee. Let it swing from side to side. Keeping the knee as it is, nice and open. Lower the outer left leg down onto the floor, the right foot flat onto the floor. And then peel your right shoulder open. Breathe in. Try and push your right knee away. Good. All right, swing it right back to the center. And then pop your right foot back down onto the mat. Left foot or left ankle crosses over the right knee. And again, now you can start to sway from side to side. Eventually, let your left foot fall onto the floor on the right side. Sole of the foot on the floor if you can. And try and move the left knee away. Your outer right thigh is on the floor as well. Good, and then bring it back. Good, okay, left foot flat onto the floor. Now, if you are not quite getting it up into your wheel yet, move to a wall, have two blocks, have the palms of the hands on the blocks, the fingers over the edges. Yeah. Give it a good go, give your wheel a good go today. Otherwise, you're on your mat, palms flat on the floor, squeeze your elbows in. Breathe in, breathe out, push down through the hands, the feet, lift the hips up, and then make your way into your wheel. Wherever you are, see if you can relax into the shape. It's always hard, you know, if this is the morning time for you, which it is for us right now, this is probably the hardest time to do your wheel. Bending the arms, chin to chest, and then you can lower yourself down. Oh, I feel like jelly after your wheel. Feet as wide as the mat, knees pressed together, and then you can windscreen wipe the legs. So it's really important to counterpose that. We'll counterpose it with a plow pose or a happy baby. Yes, a happy baby, you'd be holding on to the outer edges of the feet here. Or let's take it up and over into your plow. Use your hands to support your back. Make sure the elbows are weighted into the floor. Have your knees bent, relax your shoulders, relax your face. And then palms flat on the floor, slowly roll your way out of it. And I'm going to give you two options here. Now you can have your legs up in the sky and hold it like that, or you're going to come into your headstand. Okay, so I know some of you guys can do headstands, so let's do it. Otherwise, just keep your feet up in the sky. Okay, so we'll interlace the fingers, place the back of the head behind the thumbs, or just inside the thumbs. Tuck your toes, make sure your chin is parallel to your chest, and then lift your hips up. You might stay here, or you can bring the heels into the bum, and maybe take both feet up to the sky. So you choose, you know, if a headstand is in your practice, go for it. Otherwise, be lying on your back with your feet up towards the sky. Once you get wherever you're going, Take a few breaths. And then if you are still in a headstand, you can bend the knees, bring the feet down, and take a little child's pose. We're going to join you if you're on your back still in a moment. And then roll up. Coming back onto your back if you went into a headstand. And then all of us then, if you've got your feet up in the sky, then you can bring the soles of the feet together, knees open. We'll all finish here, arms up and over your head. You can let the knees rock from side to side. Take a big breath in all together. Then open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And again, big breath in. And then open your mouth and exhale, let it go. And again, last breath. Fill yourself up. And then open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Just breathe normally, naturally for a minute. If you want to take your legs out to the corners of the mat, you can. It's really great if you can take this next few moments. You know, if you got to this point in the practice, then maybe you can just take this next few moments to be still. Closing the practice, finishing the practice. It's like be calm after the storm. You're still there. We'll take one more breath here. And then slowly reawakening. Start to breathe a little bit deeper. Bring movement into your fingers and into your toes. You can stretch your legs out if they're still bent. And take a long lazy yawn, reaching your arms up and over your head. And you can roll over to the right hand side into that fetal shape. Keeping your eyes closed, come up to seated to face the front. Sit in any shape that feels good for you. Well done, everybody. Bring the palms together, thumbs into the chest bone. In gratitude to the practice. in gratitude to you guys for being here today. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Hopefully create a little bit of fire so you got some heat with you throughout the day today. Keep you warm. As always, let me know if you've got any questions. Have a lovely day. I'm Melissa. Thanks, Karen. Have a lovely day. See you guys soon.